Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Hearthstone. Not sure if this is going to be a recording session or not. We've got a tavern brawl and we've got 3 more quests. We're at the end of the year, 1 more day as of recording this, December 30th. I've already recorded my end of the year. A video which went 2 hours long, way too long. So do I want to play 10 cards that cost 8 or more, which is probably unlikely to be done? Or do I want to do the hero power 30 times? I think inspiring is actually more realistic that I could get that done. 3 games with the rogue is pretty bad too, and we traded it for 2 games with the priest or warlock, so we've got victories galore. So the first thing we can do is this. The 20th anniversary of Diablo is out, and I believe that's what this is supposed to be. The Midvos are putting on a special show. You are now to star summon minions with various portals to create the most excellent performances. And it doesn't tell me what class I'm going to play, so that'll be interesting too. Yeah. Diablo 1's 20th anniversary is out, and all of the Blizzard games are supposed to have something to celebrate that. Maybe it hasn't quite happened yet, and maybe it'll be next week that we get that Tavern Brawl. Not a big deal. So, like I said, I did the Game of the Year video. In the end, I chose Day of the Tentacle Remastered as the Game of the Year. It could have been The Witness, but I had problems with The Witness. It could have been...
let the games begin.
It could have been...
They already have.
Shadow of Mordor, which it was definitely a close second. It could have been Her Story. But as far as anything else, most of the other games I covered were either got boring or were bad all the way through, or in some way had some major flaws.
You dialed? You rang.
This guy, each one of these makes portals 1 cheaper, which is good to know.
Armor made to fit.
But yeah, I couldn't imagine giving it to anybody else. Any of the other games I covered. Hopefully in 2017 we play more games that are more interesting and better, but probably not. The truth of the video game industry is still most games are not perfect, not the best, and not perfect or even the best. Only a very few of the games can be the best, and that's part of the consideration.
Shields up. Red alert.
Summon a random party goer. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what party goer. Why is this considered a party goer? Is it anybody from the expansion One Night Mid in Karazhan, I guess? So, I spent the rest of the 2 hours on the year in review just talking about my channel, looking at the statistics and some of the trends. It's not actually super good, if we're just gonna be honest. My channel has not only leveled off over the course of the past year, it's kind of lost some ground.
Weapons ready.
And that's certainly not something I want to see happen. It's disappointing, certainly, but I've gotten more subscribers, and I haven't certainly been feeling that. So I don't know why the YouTube statistics are telling me I've leveled up, but I guess I have. I guess it has happened. I have no reason to disbelieve him. It's just feels like it's wrong, honestly. Let's see. Give a minion 2/2.
This is my responsibility.
Let's see. This. And
Job
this.
done.
And then return. In a lot of ways, my channel is going to try some new things next year, but not a lot can be changed. I'm just hoping that having 104 subscribers now starts pushing my channel up to being recommended more. I'm hoping the few changes I make are in the right direction. I'm hoping that there's more interest after the New Year stuff happening, because that's also a factor.
Cthulhu is my shield.
I kind of have to kill this guy. And this mime. What is this mime? It says always silenced. Interesting. How do you unsilence it? I bet you can't. And I guess it doesn't matter anyways anyway. Until there's a card out there that says you improve your stats for the number of silenced creatures. This is not a card you play. You can't get the mime, as far as I know. So yeah, end of the year, blattered on, went for 2 hours. Go watch it, tell me what you think. Any suggestions on my channel is always helpful. I don't feel like I really
cannot do that.
have too much to say about it. It's just kind of reviewing every game I've covered. I covered a lot of games, so should be very proud of that. Definitely covered a lot more than I intentionally intended. And even as we start 2017, I'm adding yet another time slot. I need to get back to playing Skyrim and finishing that up right now, but I'm trying to play some in-between games. Played it just earlier today in an experiment on playing games before I play Hearthstone. I played a wonderful improvement on Minesweeper called Minesweeper, and it was an excellent game, but being that it is only Minesweeper, I ran out of things to say about it after one video, so just do a spotlight on that. But I do heavily recommend playing Minesweeper, and now I'm trying Hitman Go, which is proving to be slightly frustrating.
Where's my cat?
But I'll try to power through it. I also have spent the past couple of days just scheduling a lot of videos. I was 4 or 5 pages, which is about 150 videos behind everything scheduled and all that. And then my macro to set up the end screens is not working well enough, and I should have just done a better job of just setting up end screens as I was scheduling the other videos.
It's time for a little blow.
Oh no, I can't.
Looks like I might win here, but I don't want to get too cocky. So that puts everything scheduled into February. The Honey Pop Romance game pushes that adult time slot, which into April, and I may very well do a Japanese game for Japanese Golden Week that happens right after that. Just coincidentally seem to line up pretty nicely. But I'm probably only going to cover one Japanese game, and that's it. Nothing more interesting than that.
You will regret this.
This. I'm not certain if in 2018 we'll do a Chinese New Year, Valentine's Day, and Japanese Golden Week all in there. That pretty much is all the holidays for quarter one of the year, and I guess that gives us special reasons to cover games. But I've got so many more games. I still haven't purchased anything, and I'm still not certain I am even going to purchase anything for the special sale, the Steam sale. What is this guy's ability? Damage dealt to this minion also heals the hero. Interesting card. Haven't seen this one. So, yeah. I've got my list down to 250. I may knock it down to 100 or less. Getting more games just kind of adds the variety on what I can pick, but I've got plenty of games, particularly as we're running into Skyrim going on forever, although I'm trying to wrap that up and want to be just kind of done with that. So Midva is the mage, so that would have been a mage victory if we used the hero power 3 times, and we need to use it a lot more. I have, let's see, if I'm already, as far as just my AAA time slot, if I'm already into February, well, February, March, and April could be already scheduled out, because I could do in March Assassin's Creed, Brotherhood, and Revelations. Now, I wouldn't do it in that order, but let's just say that that's how I mean. What I mean to say is 4 of the 12 months have already been scheduled out. Let's play as the priest or the warlock. Is the priest at maximum? I guess I need to play as the warlock. And that sucks. Mech or demon? Mech or demon? Let's play mech. So then there's only 8 AAA games that I have to play, assuming each of those games only takes a month, which is not exactly accurate. I almost certainly already have 8 other AAA games I could cover. I have so many point-and-click adventures games. That time slot is almost certainly full until Black Friday of 2017.
Gul'dan versus Anduin.
There's definitely problems and calculations about trying to cover newer games, but that's just a issue that we're not going to solve yet. I should have probably kept that alarm, but that's whatever. Yeah, if I kept the alarm and played it, and it switched with this one, that would have been amazing. So yeah, let's see if we can do that next turn. In turn. So yeah, I don't have the whole year scheduled out or anything like that. That's not a big surprise, but job done. I also feel like with my library of 500 plus games, I haven't covered 500 games yet. Certainly not. There's plenty to play, plenty to choose from. Not that many games are actually trying this year. Not that many movies are coming out
Job's done.
this year, so no big issue there.
Mine! All mine!
Did it. Perfect.
I feel icky!
Job's done.
End of the turn. This is gonna work really well.
Stella crush you.
And this, and at the end of the turn, deal 2 damage to a non-minion mech. So we do this to kill this guy, and that does 2 to the face. Do this, and then turn. Excellent. So, yeah, as long as Skyrim is taking up our B tier games, I don't even have to touch any of the B tier games. Borderlands could be thrown in at some point after Skyrim, but probably shouldn't be. If I were to play something like Borderlands that I know is going to be really long after Skyrim, which I could kind of understand the idea behind that, then I practically am at that point fully admitting that that time slot has been changed and it's not the thing that it used to be.
Well played.
Do I want to do this? I think I just want to get a victory.
Explosions! More explosions! I feel icky!
So, I'm winning pretty nicely here. I wanted to say that in scheduling and doing a little bit of research with Honeypop, there's a DeviantArt page from their website that their website links to, and it has several pictures that are not in the game, which seems just kind of ridiculous, because they're not even like pictures that would have to be censored or anything. They're just promo pictures with several of the girls doing celebrating different events and hanging out together, and that game was very short on those pictures anyways. It wouldn't have hurt to expand that gallery up to 30 from 25. I also recently recorded Broken Sword Director's Cut, and then I saw a review just talking about all the things the Director's Cut changed, because I know the Director's Cut was changing a few things. Things just seemed off. Like, certain cutscenes felt like they were being cut short and just played really quickly, and elements were being removed, and it felt like some of the puzzles were automatically solving themselves, and conversations were being changed a little bit, lines were being added, an entire section of the game at the beginning was added from nothing, and so I know there was changes, but when I saw the list of what was changed and how the game was turned from more of an open world game into a linear point-click game, and just how much was different, and how certain characters you can't talk to, certain lines of dialogue are missing. Broken Sword in itself had some problems just originally, as it felt a little unfinished at the final puzzle. You pick up items and never use them in several different places, even in the original game, if I'm remembering correctly. But the Director's Cut kind of just makes it worse. I think that's what I want to say, is it makes it worse. In an odd way. It's what I ended up saying at the end of recording that series, is I finally understood how the people felt about the Star Wars specials, how fans of Star Wars felt about that, because it literally is somebody coming in and changing a classic. And maybe sometimes the changes are good, maybe sometimes the changes are bad. It doesn't even matter. In the end, all it means is that it's not familiar, and thus I did not enjoy it. Enjoy the changes. But in general, I did like Broken Sword Director's Cut, and the new engine is fine. It's just kind of a shame you couldn't play the original game, and you have to just go find the game files and play them. It's going to be in. But I would probably recommend most people play it that way instead of buying the Director's Cut. Maybe play the original game and then go play the Director's Cut back to back, because it's not that long of a game. I understand a lot of their ideas of trying to make Nicole more important to the first story and trying to do more with her as a character and give her more actions, but in the end of the day it didn't work at all. And strange changes. You know that YouTube bug where people are saying that they are automatically getting unsubscribed from people? Well, I've ran into an interesting YouTube bug myself on my channel. The channel that I watch subscribers from, not my channel that I put videos up on, so my personal channel. And you know what that bug was? It automatically subscribed me to 2 people. At least it seems that way. I will say maybe in some random point I accidentally hit the subscribe button on 2 channels that I've never heard of nor watched any of their videos, because I looked at all their videos and thought maybe there's something that they did that maybe I would have gone and watched their videos and hit the subscribe button. Nope. So instead of accidentally unsubscribing me, I've run into a bug where it has subscribed me, or I accidentally do it myself. So maybe there is bugs out there, I guess, but I've seen the exact opposite bug now, and I've reported it. I sent feedback. Maybe they can investigate it. Then I, a day later, unsubscribed from those channels because I had no interest in watching those channels. But I've been all over my list again, and I don't know why I'm particularly defending this so much, but I'm just reporting what I'm seeing, trying to be a good reporter here and give actual experience. But I've been through my entire sub list. Some of the subscriptions I've subscribed to haven't posted videos in years. I'm still subbed to them. Now, nothing that I've subscribed to, I've been subscribed to that long, because I'm relatively new to YouTube. So it's not like I've been subscribed to a channel for 5 years, and thus maybe it is the really old people that have been subscribed to a channel for 5 years that are getting unsubbed. But I've certainly been subbed to people and not watched any of their videos because they haven't posted a new video. It's been a long time. So how this thing is supposed to work, I don't know, because people keep making these claims and I keep not seeing it actually occur. Let's see. I'm gonna go and kill this, and when this dies it's gonna deal 2 damage to everybody. So let's keep that in mind. This of course is just one anecdote. Doesn't really mean that there isn't a bug out there, or the bug doesn't work in both ways at sometimes. I also wondered, maybe I was subscribed to 2 channels that got flagged and suspended, and then those channel IDs got cycled out and replaced. And so, like,
Soldiers of the cold.
if I was subscribed to something that was saying stealing videos and uploading them without permission, maybe that channel would get suspended, and then the replacement channel would have the same ID, because those channel IDs are pretty long. But that doesn't make a lot of sense either, really.
I wonder.
Right on time.
Let's see.
Stay on target.
This,
Stay on target.
this, and this, and in
Job's
return,
done.
so let's move on to the next thing. I am not sure if this was a joke or not. This will be the last game we play.
Well played.
Well, then I guess I'll talk about the next thing in the next recording. I guess we are going to do a full recording session here. At least we're going to do 2 recordings. Hero powers we're not making a ton of progress on. Not very surprising there. Once I get some victories and clear off some of these quests, I can sit there and every turn use the hero power if that's all that matters. That's going to be it for this recording, though. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me further, go to my main YouTube page. On the right, there's a button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.